Hey everyone, Felipe here. Welcome to another Tower of Saviors card review video. In this video, we'll be taking a look at what looks like the last card for the Rockman collaboration series, and will be the Nightmare Stage boss, Sigma. Sigma is an Earth Machina with a CD4 skill and the following effects. For 1 round, damage received minus 80%. The damage of Sigma will be dealt regardless of defense. Unlimited rune movement time without dissolving, and turn runes touch while moving into enchanted runes. Additionally, when all Machinas in the team have 100% feel, this effect stays in play for 3 rounds. So right off the bat, this skill is pretty good. CD4 is really short, and that is going to be really useful for many stages, especially the ones that have CD reset at the beginning, because CD4 charges up pretty quickly. Damage received minus 80% is also pretty good. Uh, Nowadays, we have a lot of enemies that hit really hard, so having that damage reduction will be really good. Keep in mind that this won't work against enemies that have Phantom Attack, which will ignore your damage reduction, but still is really nice to have, especially as enemies keep having increasing damage as the game advances. For the second effect, the damage that will be dealt regardless of defense is also pretty good. Note that it says damage of Sigma will be dealt regardless of defense. It doesn't say this monster, which means that if you have more than one copy in your team, each copy will be able to break the defense. At least that's what I think the skill is saying. This will be very situational. It will help really. It will help a lot against Petrify runes, since that multiplies your enemy's defense exponentially. So you can just ignore that. But other than that, usually the enemy's defense doesn't really matter unless it is really obscenely high, in which case you do want to use it, but those only come here and there very occasionally. For the third and fourth effect, you get an unlimited runestone movement, which is always nice, and at CD4 it's amazing. A lot of a lot of time tunnel cards are CD8, CD6 are pretty long CDs, but at CD4 you can activate the time tunnel pretty quickly and it's going to be really nice. Additionally, since you are turning runes touched into enchanted runes, this can help you break enchanted puzzle shields, enchanted quintet shields, and enemy skills like that, and also get rid of weakened runes, locked runes, etc. And that is going to be really useful, especially at CD4. The short CD is just insane in my opinion. However, moving on to effect number 5. When all Machinas in the team have 100% feel, this effect stays in play for 3 rounds. This will be 3 rounds out of CD4, so basically it means that you only have 1 round where this effect is not activated. But if you're running a mono Rockman team and you have the energy tank skill, the energy tank has a CD-1 effect, so this means that you will be able to activate the effect again as soon as it expires. However, being able to bring your entire team to 100% fuel will take a couple rounds, so you might not be able to benefit from this effect from the very beginning. That being said, having 3 rounds of time tunnel and defense break as well as damage reduction is really good. The best application I can think of it is having an ambush enemy that deals a lot of damage. You can activate this the round before and you will still have that damage reduction effect when you enter the new round. So it's going to be really useful in my opinion. Whether you want to get 1 or more copies, I would say 1 copy is enough because of this 5th effect where you can keep this skill activated 100% of the time if you have the energy tank, as well as CD4 is pretty quickly, so it's pretty quick. So I don't think there's really a need to have more than 1 copy unless you wanna have a meme team for the second effect. But like I said, breaking defense is pretty situational, so having more than 1 Sigma in your team might have its uses, but it will be very rare in my opinion. But yeah, so yeah, keep in mind this is also a nightmare stage boss, so who knows how hard the stage is going to be. So if it's really hard, having 1 copy is good enough for me at least. And if it's really easy, I don't see any downside to having more than one copy. But personally, I will plan on getting one dual max copy and maybe one all minimum copy just in case I want to have two in the future after the collaboration ends. But yeah, overall, the skill is pretty good, very well suited for a Nightmare stage boss. The CD4 is absolutely insane in my opinion. Super short CD with really good effects, which will be a pretty good member for any Makina team, including Full Metal Alchemist and the new Rockman series. But yeah, that is all I had for this card review. Please let me know in the comments if I missed anything or if I said anything wrong. And stay tuned on my YouTube channel for more Tower of Saviors content. Take care, stay safe, and I will see you later. Bye everyone!